mind, it's okay. She off your mind, like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. My ego diary politico, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say my ego don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. My ego diary politico, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that my yegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say my yegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say my yegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. My yegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. My yegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. My ego diary politico, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo, yo.
When I hear people declaring for APC, saying that they want to continue the good job of Mr. President, the good job of people dying every day, the good job of naira falling every day, I feel so ashamed that we have gotten to the level where sacrificing people will come and say, look, I want to continue the good job of Buhari. What is the good job of Buhari? Of hunger is a good job, of poverty is a good job, of insecurity is a good job, of the economy falling is a good job. It's such a shameful thing. I can't believe that somebody will come out in today's Nigeria and say, I want to continue where Mr. Buhari has stopped. May God forgive. May God never allow that people to continue to.
Hello there. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Mayegun Live. Thank you so much for joining me. Where Wike said, may God forgive you for standing up and saying you want to continue from where Bokwari will stop. And that's exactly where Tinubu said he's going to continue. No wonder where the Wike can no longer come public to tell the whole world again that he is now for Bokwari, he is now for Muslim ticket, he is now for Tinubu. Share this broadcast.
Lórí Facebook, and yes, lórí YouTube.
Thank you.
And yes, Bàbá bá gbé wúrẹ́. And yes, Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. And yes,
Thank you.
Ló bá rú sí o. And yes, Ìwọ nìyà kówó jẹ. And yes,
Read the caption of the broadcast. Read the description as well. Take your time, like the video, share it, and then sit back and relax before you start typing. I've got a few things to share with you tonight, and I'm starting with the weakest part. You all know about the G5 that people now call the G failure. After all the braggadocio, all the shaking and all that, wasting the resources of their different estates on international jamboree, foreign trip jamboree, where they now ended up having to queue behind Kolu. Why is it that a lot of people, let me tell you something, by the way, if you are one of a very good observer or follower of the Nigeria politics, as well as their politics towards 2023, share you there with me now. You will know right now, if anyone tells you that they haven't made up their mind about Nigeria election and the contestants, they are lying to you. And if anybody says to you today and say, all these people, they are just all the same, there's no difference between all of them, that person is a Tinubu supporter, closet supporter. Okay, they call them closet. People that will tell you that they don't like APC, they don't like Tinubu, they don't like everybody, but it's a lie. So they will tell you all of them are the same. They are closet Agbadoist. If you see somebody who is saying that they haven't decided on, on any of them, they are also Agbadoist. But the only shameful thing is that why are you ashamed of saying you are for Tinubu or this? See, let me tell you something. As the situation is in Nigeria, okay, you are either voting or you are not, okay? Let's say you are voting, right? I'm talking to those of you who have gotten your PVC and all that. You already know what you want. Yes, you already do. Any other pretense after that is just a pretense. Now, for those who are unable to vote, who are not there, especially those who are in diaspora, that will tell you and use the same common word. All of them are the same thing. When you pay attention very well, they are Agbado supporters. When you see those who are supporting Obi, they will tell you why they don't want Tinubu, why they don't want Atiku. They will say it to you straight up. They can't vote or they can't do anything. No. Sure, you get, but somehow, a lot of them are also mobilizing their family members back in Nigeria. Facts. So they don't hide it. But when you see anybody outside Nigeria, you have those who tell you that this is another category. I am not in support of any of the election, right? But however, I am still going to be affected by whatever happened afterward. So for somebody like me, I have zeroed my mind. I don't give a damn about anybody who comes on. Here you get. Because whatever happens, right? It's never actually going to make any difference to me. Therefore, I could pay an honest opinion. Should I say I could share an honest opinion about them all. But all of us may not be like that. There are those of us who actually want our own independent nations out of Nigeria. But when you see some of them have also kind of, pretentiously, right? Taking their own sides. I'll tell you that. When you see those who are like for Yoruba nation, A lot of them are currently kind of, becoming emotional when it comes to this Nigeria election. They don't believe in it, they say, but guess what? If you see anything about Tinubu, sure you get. These are people who don't believe in Nigeria election. No, they don't believe in it. They will tell you, and they are for Yoruba nation. But if you say anything about Tinubu, they will come out and fight and defend it. Because to them, if you say anything about Tinubu, you are saying something about Yoruba. How dare you insult? I don't take that. Because to me, Tinubu and Yoruba interest should never be in the same sentence. Therefore, Tinubu doesn't represent me. Whatever you like say about him, whatever you like do with him. Same thing with our brothers and sisters who are also like on the side of Biafra must come. If you see anything about Obi, as bigoted as some of you have become, okay, as vile, as hateful as some of you have become in your campaign and all that, right? Say something about Obi, they will take offense. You know why? Because somehow they are emotionally attached to what is also going on. So all of this still come back to one thing, that those who pretend to be neither here nor there, you can see through them. It's not hard. Do you understand? They will tell you, I'm not interested in the election, but I will never allow you say, can you say something like that about a Yoruba man? Is it because Obi is an Igbo man? No, they are interested. They may not be able to vote. So you can see through all of this. Now, when you now go to the politics proper, where you see politicians wearing different colors, chameleon-like colors, pretending to be on the side of the same people that they are contributing to their oppression. Are you with me? It is also not hard to tell. To be able to actually just put the pieces together, you will be able to tell that when they are using you for their own personal gain, in order to be able to up their ante, up their, up their game, so that they can be qualified to sit on that table. It's all for power game. See, I don't know how many of you have actually read 48 Laws of Power. I advise you to read some of them. You should. And that's exactly the way I see the acts and actions of your politicians in Nigeria. I told you many times, when I look at them, I don't see Hausa, I don't see Igbo, I don't see Fulani, I don't see Northerner, I don't see Southerner, I don't see Easterner, I don't see Christian or Muslim or anything. I see bunch of fraudsters, cold-hearted criminals, organized gang who gave themselves name to look like they are real. So therefore, when I speak about all of them, I speak at all of them in the same manner. Why am I telling you this? The moment they started the G5 nonsense, right? At the time, the obedience who have become a serious pest on the establishment. Everybody agreed that Boko Haram has failed. A lot of people, even inside APC, they agreed that Boko Haram has failed. It failed so many fronts. But when it gets to their personal interest, that may not be a fact to some people anymore. You know that these guys have failed Nigeria. That's a fact. Okay? They have destroyed Nigeria, destroyed the economy, terrorized the country, impoverished the people, increased the scale of corruption. Name it. You all know that. A lot of them know that. But when it comes to their personal interest, they can say that is debatable. And that is where when they started their G5 nonsense, where were Wike? I said, was it not this same Were Wike? That went to Anambra and said so many horrible things about Peter Obi when they are all in PDP back in March 2022. Politics is a game of interest. I said, you are dumb. Some of you are not so smart as you think. However, some of you were beating your chest. Wike is for the people. Wike that killed hundreds of people in Obigbo, in that same River State 2 years ago. 3 years ago now, or almost 3 years ago. Suddenly, the moment he lost the people destroying people's tickets. He became the people's governor who now care to fight for the injustice that the PDP is about to do. You know, the abracadabra game they played to him, that he got beaten, right? He decided to turn that around and turn it into, I was fighting for Southern Nigeria. Until the day he got trounced by his best friend, Tambua. There was no Southern Nigeria to Wike. No, it was pretentious enough. It was like, it's Nigeria. We don't want to, you know, that stuff. The day he got trounced was the day he remembered that Northern Nigeria is doing an injustice to Southern Nigeria. When I said trounced, he lost in their power play. That was when he started the journey of G5, GCD. So then I came back and said, the whole thing is going to end up with Tinubu. That even if Atiku decided to trade Ayu, this Wike, this one that I'm saying, it will end up working for Tinubu. There are some of my videos that will attest to this. No, Mayegun, you don't know what you are saying. Never. Have you seen where the Wike said that APC is cancer, PDP is malaria? Instead of going to APC, it will remain, instead of working for APC, it would rather remain in PDP. Because malaria is treatable, cancer is not. So he will never do it. I know we're a Wike. A lot of you on social media actually live this false past lives that you create this. Well, don't let me get on with you. This was Wike. Sometimes last year, after he started playing the game of Southern Nigeria is cheated, Southern Nigeria must fight, Southern Nigeria can never allow power to go to the north. Blah 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 blah. Sure, you get the same guy that they told. They said, "Come for this whole thing to work." PDP is looking into zoning their presidential ticket to the Southern Nigeria and Southeast Nigeria in particular. It was with a Wike that said, no. You cannot do that. We cannot zone anything to everybody should go to the field. Everybody should go to the field. Yeah, everybody should go to the field. Let's go and try our luck there. Let's go and try. Yeah, there's nothing. That's why he went to Anambra to go and mouth Obi himself. Now the same Obi, I'll come to that one anyway. So when he was doing all their dancing palongo everywhere, this is what he had to say when they said, are you going to go and join APC now or work for APC?
But let the record be straight. I prefer to stay where there's malaria than to go to where there is cancer. So, former governor, malaria is treatable. Cancer at 4th stage, you are likely to die. So I don't want to die now.
I don't want to die now. But let us fast forward to January 2023, when everyone was expecting with a Wike to announce his presidential candidate. Nobody pressed him. Nobody pressured him. He publicly said, everybody should melembe. I will announce my candidates publicly. And I will campaign for him everywhere. I'll go everywhere with him. That's what he said. Somebody now asked him, but you said you are going to announce your candidate in January. This is January 30. What happened? Did I tell you that I am going to do it on the 1st or on the 30? What is this not January? Say, yeah, it's January. But January is going to finish in about 2 days. Yes, it finished. Did I tell you on the 1st or on the 31st? I said January. Did I tell you that I'm going to make it public? Baba Were, you said you will make it public. You did. You said. Okay, if I said I will make it public, but this is still January. Baba, The moment they got to February, but before then, sometimes in December, when he couldn't get IU to resign so that he could put somebody there. I mean, this guy changed PDP chairman about 3 times before, about 2 times before IU. First one, second one. It was this same guy who went on to go and bring Alimodu Sheriff. You remember when Alimodu Sheriff was acting chairman of PDP? I don't know if you remember it. Do you? Wike brought Alimodu Sheriff. When they now realized that Alimodu Sheriff is, they said Alimodu Sheriff is working for Bokwari. They decided to bring in Secondus, Uche Secondus. When he also realized that the permutation is not going to work, he wants to be president. Uche Secondus is also from South Nigeria. I want to remove Uche Secondus. They show Uche Shege. To the point that he started telling everybody the contract that he gave to Uche Secondus that he didn't do in Rivers State. He became so bad and he became so insecure that Wike decided to appoint 200,000 polling units personal advisors to governors on polling units in Rivers State. Really? That's how paranoid he became, to show that PDP will not have one single vote in Rivers State. But what is then going to happen? If it's not PDP, who are those next? AAC. You remember? AAC or Labour Party or APC. But when somebody mentioned APC to him sometimes ago, it was like, this is what I have asked from PDP. If they give that to me, if they don't give that to me, tomorrow, if APC give that to me, I can say, this is why I am going to APC. I'll tell you why now, okay? But remember this.
And then now that I'm going to APC, I'm leaving PDP to APC. See the reasons why I'm leaving PDP to join you. Tell me, are you willing to do all these things that PDP didn't do for me? What I mean for me, for my people, are you willing to do them? Yes, I'm willing to do them. Can you announce it to the public? Let them hear that this is why I'm leaving PDP. Because you say you will do this. Announce it to my people. If that is the case, then when I'm leaving PDP, you will see the senators will go with me. The House of Reps will go with me. The Assembly will go with me. Because it's for the interest of the state. It is for the interest of the region. Not when I go on my own to see how I can be protected and be politically relevant and trying to share my inadequacies.
So that was him granting a TV interview saying that if he was going to go to APC on this issue, APC must assure him, they must assure him of the following, this, that. So that when he's going to go there, he can go publicly, but APC must first announce what they agreed to. That was him on a TV interview. So that part is not him saying, I'm going to APC. No, it's a part where it's like continued conversation where he was explaining the irreconcilable difference between him, the G5, and PDP at Tifku. That was him there. So the point now is this. APC didn't go public to say they have now signed Wike. It was Wike who called his recruited 200,000 PDP members in Rivers State that he gave the appointment of a personal advisor to the governor on polling units so as to make sure that nobody will come there and say they want to vote for PDP. Now, when he recruited them, he put them on the payroll of the states. Listen to this. So this is PDP, Wike, PDP, right? He recruited members of his party, PDP, 200,000 of them. on a salary of 50,000 naira every month. So the 200,000 are put on the payroll of River State government, and they are issued letters as personal advisors to the governor on polling units. That was his first move. So after the hide and seek, where Wike was told that the PDP, they were planning to suspend him or even expel him. After the PDP received a reliable information that he has already signed up with Kolu, he has eaten all his own vomits and is now walking around how to deliver the message to his people. He still couldn't find it. Now, when Wike got the info, this was his response.
It don't come. Toby is a combo. It don't come. It don't come. Now let me tell you people, those of them in Abuja who are talking about anti-party, we don't catch them now. Now then they do the anti-party. I don't catch them now. And I told them, anti-party begins anti-party. Anti-party begins what? Anti-party. You know, say, we carry this small party here. When they do what the law talk, we carry them go court. APC, SDP, we carry them go court. And I see what they do now. The people who they for Abuja always say they be national. They can't go collude with them. Go write our lawyer letter. Make our lawyer remove hand. In order to kill the cases we will file. I don't tell our lawyer, make them remove hand. The case go down. It's no problem. When I heard you talk, yes, sir. Me too, I will hit them back by tomorrow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will hit them back by tomorrow. Nobody will touch us when they will get wound for anybody. No way. Anybody will talk saying will touch us for River State, I will give them plenty wound for body. Yes, sir. And we have started it. Yes, sir. We are voting for our people here. Not so? Yes, sir. You cannot. Now you have told us you are doing anti-party. We'll show you what anti-party is. Yes, sir. We have not caught them red-handed. Now they start anti-party. Now they start. We know the anti-party. Anyway, it has been in their blood. It has been in their blood. Now they don't show their hand. What can I watch for tomorrow? What thing will happen to them? What can I not cry? They know they are our people here. Yes, sir. Make you not cry when I'm robbers and catch them. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Because we will show them pepper small. Make them don't say no good to go to for another person team. Now so we will do them tomorrow. Yes, sir. We get
That's him threatening his own party that they want to suspend him or whatever for anti-party, Abi. We go show them what is anti-party. But before I even come to that, hang on. Where is that? Where Wike is breaking. Give me a sec. Let me fix this. I'll be back. Okay. So he called. He's recruited 200,000 personal advisors just a few days ago. Finally, he called a meeting and he said, I want all of you to go and work for Asiwaju Tinubu and Shettima. And we must deliver him. No political party in River State should be allowed to have any upper hand anywhere. I'm saying this because that's what I have to say. I'll share something with you soon. Some of them were, they've been hearing the rumor anyway. A lot of people are on social media these days, so they've been hearing that he was going to be working for Tinubu. But he never told them one-on-one until few days ago. And at that meeting, he made sure that all of their recording devices, phones, everything is completely out of sight. And he told them that it is Operation Capture and Deliver River State for Ashiwaju. Their easy technique was that the 200,000 personal advisors of each polling unit that is, all of them will bring in just 10 voters, minimum of 10 to their polling units to deliver 10 votes for Ashiwaju. So that by the time they collate all of this together, if all of them deliver, that is a ready-made 2 million votes for Tinubu in River State. But why is he afraid to say that publicly? Why does he have to say that secretly? I mean, listen to this. And after this, I'll share another thing with you just to match it before we continue, right? Somebody did call into a radio program, Nigerian Info, and the credit for this clip goes to them, by the way, please. Listen to this.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Okay. See, they called a meeting and they asked us to vote for Tinubu. They asked us to vote for Tinubu. The Igwe local government chairman, which is Ishi, he asked us to vote for Tinubu.
So, are you a member of the PDP? Are you a member of the PDP?
Yes, I'm a member of the. Yes,
What ward are you from, and what local government?
001.
What ward now?
Only in 001.
Which ward?
Amagwa.
Oh, yes, we can hear you.
Yes, polling in 001, Amagwa Mukit. They asked us to vote for Tinubu for presidential for presidency. So why are they coming now to deny that they did not say anything? The order has been given to all the whole party, to all the whole people that they should vote for Tinubu for presidential election. So why are they denying now? They are denying the fact. So all of us know what is going on, but they cannot hold us on where to vote because we are vote for P2P and they cannot tell me where to vote. So I'm only there to eat their money.
All right, Ignatius, thank you very much. Well, Ignatius claims to be a member of the PDP. Whether he is or not, we would have to verify. I mean, he says he gave out his ward his polling unit number and the ward he belongs to, claiming to be a member of the PDP, and you heard what he said. But you also heard the publicity secretary saying, well, no directive has been given with regards to that. Well, the drama keeps getting interesting.
The drama continues. The confusion continues. They say right at the meeting, right where he was telling them, like over 50% of them were like murmuring, like, like, what's all this? Like, and he could hear them, he could feel the tension in the room. And he told them that they should all remember that they were supposed to be loyal to him. And he's only trying to save them and save their political career and political future. And the reason he gave to them was that, see, the situation that Nigeria is in right now, there is already a state capture that is activated, a state capture, according to him, by the northern Fulanis. And you see these northern Fulanis, the way they want to do it in this 2023, they want to make sure that Atiku wins and the power remain in the north. That in this whole thing, the only person that can fight them, the only person that they cannot push away, the only person that when he wins, they cannot impeach him, is Tinubu. The only person they cannot control. And Nigeria need that person that cannot be controlled. Tinubu. And a lot of people there were like, no. See, you are not reading this whole room right, oh. Mr. Governor, if you like say you go be on your own, oh. Because it was in the same Port Harcourt. If you remember, when the Obedient mixed up with PDP members, Wike supporters, Obedient, you couldn't differentiate them because They were walking behind the two men that they believed they thought were so close, and they have something similar that they can work together, are obedient. God bless your souls and God bless your hearts. This was some times ago in Rivers State. And this seems to be one of the reasons why Wike cannot come public boldly to say this publicly and be quoted, because it may be finished before he even finish. Watch this way back. So when that happened, it sent not just the visual and the noise that you saw there, it sent shivers down the political spines of people of that region. And I'm not joking. It's just what it is out there. And to them, oh, Wike, thank you. You have done well. You've delivered. But this is not about you anymore. And I think Wike knows that. And that, I mean, making a deal with the devil, man, you must be so bold and so courageous. And I understand, for his own political survivor, when somebody asked me that, were you expecting a Wike? I said, I don't expect anybody. I don't expect anything from anybody. I am just here to make sure that we keep the true information of what we lead, or what is leading all of Nigeria right now, to the state of implosion and the role everybody is playing along that line. That's what I'm doing. What you do with that information is yours. I said, listen, as somebody who knows what power, political power play really is, right? Now they give you three options. You've already rejected one simply because you know that you are never going to be covered or saved by that structure if they gain power. That's Atiku. So you rule that out. Now, it would have been, as he ruled, like in 2015, as he ruled Atiku out, Tinubu would have been the only option left for him. That should have been, right? Then the Obi and obedient happened, right? So that makes the options 2. Now, the option 1 in these 2, Tinubu and Obi, for somebody who is a political player, let me be honest with you, a typical Nigerian politician, of course, it will go for Tinubu. Do you want me to tell you why? APC, Egbe, they are known for vengeance, vendetta, okay? Racism, tribalism, ethnicism, religious division, name it. They are those who legitimize, who embody, they are like the embodiment of everything that you might want to point out wrong with Nigeria right now. They don't forgive. And that is why, if you are the worst of the worst criminals, once you are on their side and you do your own job they said you should do, you are fine. You will never be the worst. There are worse people than you in our midst. All you have to do is to cooperate and do what we want you to do. Peter Obi, the one that is calling everybody his brother, my senior brother, is a very respected brother. Is a very good brother of mine. If you know what I mean, he doesn't portray somebody with vengeance, somebody that will go after anyone. And currently, he's not even saying what he's going to do to those who, when he becomes president, what is he going to do? Changing the system by dealing with those who have abused their own, they have abused their different offices, that their actions have impacted negatively on the lives of millions of Nigerians. So he's probably never going to chase them. Do you get that? If they steal money, he's likely not going to really chase them for government of national unity. Sure, you get. Now, but here are the 2 options again. Tinubu, they won't forgive you. Tinubu right now, they are not begging you to do anything for them. They are offering people lifeline outside their circle. Okay? They are just, if you want this or that, we'll give you this or that. Take. What do you want? What do you want? We'll give it to you. What do you want? Sure, you get. So they are like a bazaar. So if you refuse any of them and you become a problem, and Tinubu finally, they declare Tinubu winner, you better run. Run, no. So with a Wike, somebody who understands power, as corrupt as Nigeria is, he will have to pitch his tent with the establishment. Sure, you get. So that, according to him, establishment versus establishment, if Tinubu should jello, he's safe. He can enjoy his loot. He can enjoy every other thing. He may even become a minister. Sure, you get. But if Obi becomes that, all he will have to do is to say, my brother, and Obi will say, oh, my dear brother, former governor Wike. Do you know what I mean? In his own way. So either way, Wike knows that the safest is to stick with the criminals. Because until Obi happens, to them, the establishment, are you with me? It is just a dream. And if it eventually happens, he's not really going to lose anything. Now that Atiku go be his own end. If Atiku should become your president, Wike will run. My ego, you know, go run, you go decamp. You go decamp. Okay, I believe you. But dining with the devil comes with its own consequences, doesn't it? A man who once said,
nobody listened to us. They said it was politics. But we are killing APC people. I said, when you do politics to security, the consequences will be great. Today, all over Nigeria, insecurity. Everywhere. The other day, in Katsina, they took about 400. The next day, they said they took 84. Now again, they said they have taken the village head, the wife, and 14 people. In Katsina State. Insecurity is everywhere now in Nigeria. But when it was happening, I shouted. They were playing politics. Because when you introduce politics and issues of security, this is what you get at the end of the day. Until they come to apologize to Rivers State that we are sorry to what you have done to us. By playing politics with security, this is what has happened now in Nigeria. So Nigeria, come and tell Rivers State sorry, and then God will forgive all of them.
Governor Wike enjoined owners of business places.
They didn't say sorry, or maybe they did say sorry to him, and then he eventually kissed the ring. I know that a lot of you have been trying to, like, you know, especially you obedient, you have been like withdrawing since January, when you started hearing that, nah, it's going to be for these guys and all that. But according to Wike, it will be a battle that some of you have never seen before for anybody to promote any other presidential candidate in Rivers State or vote for any other presidential candidate in Rivers State other than Tinubu. If you try, you will have Wike said 200,000 polling unit agents to face. Do you know what he did to the Atifku people last night? He sent people after them, harmed people. He sent them after them in Rivers State, right? And he bragged about it today, that God saved them, that our boys didn't catch them. Shebi Atifku is telling you to come and do something here. I will deal with all of you. I'm not joking. Governor of Rivers State brags of sending criminals after members of his own political party, citizens of his own states, of the same political party, but of different presidential candidates, just last night. And he brags about it.
As okay, go and take at the time that's matter. I've given them at the time that's matter last night. Some of these armed robbers in the state thought that we won't know. Abia Shettima led talks around 12 midnight to go to Transamadi, the land that belongs to Rivers State, and brought bulldozers with Lee Meba to start grading the place. But that's where they want to use for presidential rally tomorrow. I said, no, go back to stadium. You say you want stadium, not so. So you say you have people, not so. You must go there. You say you get people, not so. No, go there. They will not do presidential rally any other place. You must take stadium. So they escaped me last night. Of course, I have to chase them away. They ran away before I came. You know, there are people.
Of course, Robert chased them away. He gave them a stadium for Atifku's presidential campaign. And then somebody from Atifku's presidential campaign decided to go to the stadium to inspect it. And when Wike heard about that, he said, how dare them go there to go and inspect it? Are they mad? We gave you a stadium for this social date and that date. You are going there before then. Why would you go there before then? Who opened the stadium for you? He just revoked the license or whatever approval he gave to them. That no, you're not using it anymore. Shebi, if they give you a venue, you go and set the place up, decorate it for your eventual program, Abi. Wike said, all of you, on the day of your campaign, they will give you key. No, they will open the place for you. Everybody should go inside there and do whatever you want to do and leave the place. So, but we went there to go and inspect. No. Okay, no worry. We have another space that we can grade somewhere else. We don't need to use the stadium. So they went there to start clearing the space, preparing for Atifku. He sent armed men after them. And he brags about it. He said, armed robbers chased them away before I got there. Waiting armed robber won't go chase for people where they clear grass. People who brought a tractor at the what have you to clear grass, to clear a space for a program. Armed robbers went there to what? To go and steal the keys to the tractors. He sent his armed thugs there, and that's exactly what he's been doing. If you do any APC campaign, if you do any APC campaign, that's another one. No. If you do any APC governorship campaign in Rivers State, they go shoot you. So the obedient are now saying it's going to be on the day of election. We will show Wike who get Rivers. I wish you all the best too. I'm just saying this is how the establishment works, okay? Where the Wike is unraveling, some said it's already unraveled. Whatever it is made a deal with the devil. And at this point, it is a no going back. Something that when the River State people say, we go show him. Mayegun, you don't know us. We will be as I don't know you, but I feel you. Sure, you get I feel you, but I don't know you until you prove yourselves, which is what is actually, a lot of us want to be shocked. We'll go shock you, Mayegun. I say, I like that kind of shock. River State is for obedient. Really? You don't know. You will show him. You go see him. I say, okay, no wahala. So when I left Rivers, I was like, okay, bye-bye, you with a Wike. All the best. So I'll wait for the time you are going to come public, bold enough to be public, and say this, because I want to put it in the diary. I've started calling him a coward, right? But I am willing to take that back whenever Wike is bold enough to come public and say he is working for Tinubu. Same way, Oshiomole of Edo has been dancing naked. And they have been bathing him with shame, with embarrassment, with disgrace. But he keeps going back. Every given opportunity, Oshiomole will be dancing like the hired stage dancer. Old man. Here you get. But he keeps going back. Some people saw him on Ring Road, somewhere in Benin City, Ring Road. Oshiomole was there again to sell them Kolu, right? Like the people of River State. They say the people of Edo State even mentor. And I think I believe that. This happened to be their former governor. Former governor of Edo State, 8 years. Adams Oshiomole, who is now trying to sell a product. Tinubu, Mr. Hope, what do you call it? Hey, hang on. I've lost. Sorry, give me a sec. Mr. Hope is here. Hope is here. Unity is here. Progress is here. Job is here. You know that man? Oshiomole was seen at Ring Road in Benin City where he was trying to sell Tinubu to them. They didn't let him. And those who didn't let him are not those on social media. Normally when you say something about Obi, something not nice, if you say something not nice about Obi on social media, it's just going to be like 1, 2, 3, go, action. 2 minutes, 300 comments. God go punish your papa. Look at this Olori Bruku. This man, you know what I mean? I will be like saying, I saw he done the before some street too, especially for Benin or Edo State. Here you get. Oshiomole was there trying to tell them about Kolu, the man that he believe is coming to continue from where Boko Haram will stop. If shame can be defined, this will fit in properly. Thank you. I had to mix that sound because that video came with a copyrighted sound behind. I mean, sorry, at the background, being played from the APC Egbekegbe's campaign speakers. That was Oshiomole right there. It's more or less like, you know, they didn't even let them say anything. Don't come and tell us anything. Don't lie to us. Get out of here. Go away. We don't want. And they started, you know, more or less like they can say, you are not welcome. Those are not people on social media. They are on the street. And I'm glad somebody mentioned that in that same Port Harcourt today, now that we are talking about that Obi, his wife was also in that Port Harcourt. I don't know if many of you have actually listened to his wife before. Would you mind? Listen to this.
With all due respect, all over the world, they don't show say women are better managers. Make you give woman something, say, take her, nurture her. Just tell her what to do, don't they go. So it is very important for us women. This is where we dey talk, say PVC na serious thing. It's just, I don't know whether na PVC and new Naira notes they compete now. But it be like saying na PVC they win. Because it is very important. If you hold down. Hold down well, because that's na your only passport. This one na our last bus stop. If we don't get our rights, then wahala go dey. Because if you look, our children no go school na us. They no chop na us. They no get work na us. Our husbands no even get work na us. Everything na woman we dey follow me. So now when God don make we open eye. Even INEC say amount of registered voters this time for women and youth don increase. Wetin dey wait for now? Na turn. Now we go bring this government. And by special grace of God, now we. Because we don't tire. Tire now overstatement says. If you want sleep, you know sleep close eye. If you want drive motor, now wahala for petrol. Now say even your own money, you don't forget that. So you see how where we don't levels where we don't do. So it don't reach time. Make we come out, come vote. You know, go dey easy. That day, they go frustrate us. Mama, we thank you because you talk the truth. We go get both emotional intelligence, everything follow them that day. Because we go follow and reach the end. Come out. Because Peter Obi and Dati Baba Ahmed, they really mean well for this country. Yes. If you look at manifesto, when things wey concern women, they don't really look and know how they go handle them. They talk say medical care. They go provide medical care where poor man, rich man fit go go hospital, get better medical care. And they go provide even money for medium scale and small scale industry. Because women, we dey do petty trade. But now we won't grow big. We won't become globalists now. So we go get there. So we want, they go provide the money for us for empowerment. So make nobody come tell you any yawa. You know why? Even when they come, plus all the rice, the oil, just collect and your money. I tell you that your money. Collect them. Why I tell you to make you collect them? Collect and chop because that's the money where they're supposed to do better for you. So when make you vote LP all the way. This is a very serious thing now. This Labour Party. Now God just won't help us for Nigeria. He just push Labour Party say, oh yeah, okay. Because if you look all the other candidates, look all her own how they did. You go they say they ready for the job. Make person no come tell you say Peter Obi they do because na Igbo, na this, na that. You know, Peter Obi and Dati know they contest for president and vice president because of tribe or religion. They contest because they competent, get capacity, and they capable. And on top of that, they be Nigerian. So make nobody can tell you say, na because na this one, that no. And it no be their turn, na the turn of Nigeria. So when they come, that they collect their money, put for pockets, but vote LP. Our logo na mama papa pikin. No just joke. Because we get one where they call ZLP. No go there. I own 3 children. 3 people, mama, papa, pikin. If you go for village, abeg help us. They tell the story because. No, they are ashamed. We for the candidates where we get, you get something good thing where if we talk about them. Not be something where we go dey shame, fear, or one stamp and say, oh, or tomorrow you go dey fear and say, they go soon tell you where you chop money or do this. You know they for that side. So my sisters, my mothers, my friend, time don't come. I know.
That's Margaret. Is she Margaret Obi? That's Obi's wife. And the person is talking about her husband, Peter Obi. Take a look.
Traveled to every part of the country. I'm the only candidate who have traveled everywhere. I've been to Borno North. I've gone to Borno South. Professor Tommy will tell you. The day I went to Borno South, government, securities, agencies, everybody said to me, you can't go there. And I was already ready to take off. And the people who are working with me on my security and everything said, you can't go there. Thanks for people like Pat. And I said to him, listen, Nigerians live there. We can only die once. Pilot, can you go to Borno South? Go there and land. The people say they are waiting for me. I don't know what I'm going to see. But since the military, everybody said, you can't land in our compound. Go there, we'll find a place to land. And I landed and I found Nigerians who was just waiting for something to give them hope. And that's what happens everywhere I've been. And you ask yourself, Nigerians live here. I've gone to so many ungoverned places. I went to Adamawa, I went to Mubi. People said to me, why did I go to Mubi? As governor of Anambra State, I buried 20 Anambra people from one town killed in a town called Mubi in the north. And when I went to that state to campaign, down from one town called Tinubu, I said, I want to go there. People said, don't go there. Peter, I said, I will go there. Nigerians live there. I don't know where God will call me if he decides. But I went there. So each one I go, I become enforced. We must secure this place. The enemy, the criminals are not more formidable. But we lack the leadership to tackle it.
That's the husband, Mr. Peter Obi, the leading presidential candidate in Nigeria's 2023 elections. That's some cold hard facts that a lot of people will say, no, I disagree. But it no matter, I don't be the one where they conduct poll. It's called cold fact. Or sorry, hard or cold hard facts. Right. Talking about the ruins of APC, Egbekegbe, and the confusion that we are witnessing everywhere, from fuel scarcity to naira scarcity, to every other scarcity that you are experiencing right now. Then to the confusion of PDP versus PDP. That is Wike's frontier. APC versus APC. And that is Little Fingers Frontier. Confusion everywhere, of course, as she would say. And today, PDP that initially suspended Unamani. You know, Ken Unamani, the former governor of Enugu State, a senator that has been a senator since 2007. Anyway, Ken Unamani is also one of those working for Kolu Tifnumbu, and he's not hiding it. He's not. He's a PDP senator, contesting to still be a PDP senator, and he's campaigning for president of APC, which is that of Kolu. But they suspended him for anti-party. Then they've dismissed him now, or what do you call that? Dismissal? What do you call it that they will say you are no longer a member of our party? So, which simply means Kenunamani. No, why am I saying Kenunamani? That's not Kenunamani. Sorry. His name is Nunamani, but expelled. That's the word. Expelled. He was initially suspended. Chimaroke, that's the one I want to say. Why am I saying Ken? Chimaroke Nunamani, rather, the former governor of Enugu State. He didn't hide it. He's not hiding it. In fact, he said he would rather not be a member of any party for anybody to tell him not to support Tifnumbu. Now he's been expelled or dismissed or pursued. But Wike accused the PDP chairman of collecting 1 billion naira to ensure that Atiku becomes the presidential candidate of PDP. That same PDP, ordinary suspension, they don't give Wike. Talk less of expel. Now press release where the chairman was denying. It's a throwback. Listen.
This is actually a meeting of the BOT of which I am a member. I'm only a member of the BOT. And when my chairman talks, I'm not supposed to say anything. But since these allegations have persisted, I want to take this opportunity to clear the air. When the first allegation was made, I decided not to respond because we don't want to encourage altercations in the party. However, I want to make it clear that at no time did I, as the national chairman of this party, collect any 1 billion naira from anybody. When we came in and the party had funding difficulties, the current presidential candidate suggested that the party should take a loan of 1 billion from the bank. And the owner of that bank also was an influential member of the party. He has left the party now. But when we discussed with him, we discarded the idea of taking a loan. And the party never took any loan or any money from anybody. And I, as a person, never collected 1 billion from anybody. Any money advanced to the party was declared before the National Working Committee and handed over to the treasurer of the party. The party's accounts are straight, they are up to date, and we promise to present the party's accounts at the end of the year. On today's allegation, luckily, I had fully briefed the BOT that one of our governors made a contribution of 100 million for the revival of the People's Democratic Institute, which was housed in a porter cabin. And I explained to them that we hired an appropriate place in Asokoro, we have renovated it and we have furnished it. 2-3 days ago, we went there to inspect the place. And the National Working Committee decided that even before commissioning, we should invite the governor in question to come and inspect what we have done with his contribution. I'm happy to state that the National Secretary of the party has since written a letter to that governor. The party, either I or the National Working Committee, never took any party money to carry out that renovation. In fact, we have not even exhausted that 100 million, which was donated by one of the governors.
Who is that governor that donated 100 million naira? Patrick Okowa. Another clog in the political progress of the southern Nigeria this era, playing the role of one of the bastards. You have so many bastards in Europe. I mean, in southern Nigeria, you can attest to that. Okowa plunged his own state into perpetual indebtedness. Pensioners are unpaid. Gratuities of our people are unpaid. Workers are unpaid. And guess what? Since this whole Atifku or no Atifku's journey started, Okowa has already taken over 250 million, 50 billion naira loan for this Atifku's project. How did he come by to become Atifku's vice president? Scheme, treasury, betrayal, lies, which is actually the stock in trade of being a reputable Nigerian politician. Southern governors met in Asaba. This is even like governors across all parties, APC, PDP. Sonweku was there, and the rest of them like that, they were there in Asaba. PDP governors were there, and they agreed that the power must return back to southern Nigeria. And they called that Asaba Declaration, which they all agreed that from the two main political parties, okay, and I mean they must push and make sure that a southerner is the presidential candidate of the party, so that they can mobilize all their people to support that southerner. But immediately that Okowa left the meeting, he met with Atifku and team, right? And told them that if they have a place for him, he's got something to trade. Two things to trade, in fact. Number one, right, is making everybody have the impression that he support the power to return back to southern Nigeria, which according to him, he doesn't believe in. He didn't believe in that happening. And however, if he's going to be part of the next big thing, which is Atifku, what would be, so what do you have on the table? He said, well, I made them believe I'm with them, but I am going to be with you, right? And also, I am willing to invest money in these projects. But what are you going to give to me? What do you want? Make me the vice presidential candidate. Really? I thought you were the chairman, the host of the Power Must Return to the Southern Nigeria meeting in Asaba. That's what I'm saying. I've got two things to trade. I can make them believe that I'm with them, okay? But I am not. If you give me something better, sure. And of course, it was the one who, if Wike is going to be a problem, Abi, after River State, Delta State is another richest state in Nigeria. Okay? That is good. If we miss Wike, we shouldn't miss Okowa. So Okowa became their friends and he did all he could, okay, to ensure that he is part of the team. Now, being part of the team means he would have to fund it. So the 1 billion that Wike was talking about, that IU also spoke about, that Atifku told them to go and take a loan because PDP is broke. They don't have anything. They don't have money. And they have no money to run there for presidential campaign to run the system to prepare for presidential campaign. So Atiku told them to go and borrow money. But no, we didn't borrow money. We just took 100 million naira gifts from one governor who gave us 100 million naira to start. That governor is Sokoa. The 1 billion naira that Wike said was actually given not in naira. It was given in dollars, $150 million. I bet. So was what Wike said was handed to IU in Lagos. And that was the final seal that eventually brought in Atiku as PDP presidential candidate. So if you are asking for why Wike is mad, angry, and he will likely not stop until they bring the whole house down on themselves, fine. This is your money moving about. Today, the people of Delta State, I don't know if I should feel sorry for you, okay? But in my own state, Ogun State, another way they did another criminal, okay? So right now, as they are mad rich in Ogun State, they never even dip us rich into what's in the DPO. In all sincerity, nearly 1 trillion naira debt, and absolutely nothing to really show for it. You are the third. Are you third? Yeah, Delta State is the third richest state in Nigeria by federal allocation. When they start paying people, when they pay Rivers, pay this, then they will pay Delta. Are you with me? And all of this money have all ended in the, in private pockets, as you know. But now dipping the future generation into debt that is not invested in development, but in political power play. I don't know if I should feel sorry for you more. Nearly 1 trillion. Well, so PDP won't suspend or sack Wike. And he seemed confident about that, but I wouldn't be. I believe that in the next few days, especially the day that they finally embarrass Atiku in Rivers State, going there to campaign, right? So afterward, I don't think they will be able to take it anymore. They will announce that they've expelled him too. So maybe by then, Wike will come public, and the whole show can be a different ball game entirely. For now hide and seek from PDP, Atiku, and PDP, Wike. I just thought I should add that to this chart. The final confusion is that of the Supreme Court and the Central Bank of Nigeria. Today was expected to be the deadline for you to swap your old Naira notes. Technically, the deadline has been shifted. But realistically, people are already rejecting the old Naira note from people now. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Technically, by the Supreme Court order, here you get, which according to what we are hearing, Emefiole is yet to make a statement. But from what we are hearing, Bokwari and team have said that they are going to obey whatever Supreme Court says, and they will wait for the final decision of Supreme Court on the 15th of February to further confuse you more. Technically, your old Naira notes, 1,500 and 200 Naira notes, right? They are still legal tender. But realistically, tell me, today is the deadline. What has been your own experience since you've started trying to spend your old Naira notes? Mayegun, we no see old Naira notes, self. We no see old, we no see new. Okay, that's it. That's a big thing too. I understand, but I'm asking you that still have your old Naira note, or you that have no old or new note, but you are now you are being offered old Naira note from your bank. For those who have access to Banco, we heard that some banks have started shutting down. They are not operating or giving anything at all. To add to the whole confusion, nobody knows what is going to happen to old Naira note and new Naira note anymore. businesses, when you see people hawking now, they will write their account number on a big board, front and back, so that if you want to buy mango, if you want to buy pure water, if you want to buy anything, you have to go cashless and start transferring the money. But when you really need to touch the liquid cash, which is what actually, is what they use. I mean, if you say, there's a way this economists always talk. They love what it is. The way they always kind of phrase this data, yeah? They will say, oh, the physical cash usage, hey, why did I forget to? I was almost getting that. Sorry, I'll take that again. So they will say the physical cash usage represents 60% of Nigeria economic activities every day. Oh, that's impressive. No, that's not it. I'm going to retake it again so I can give you the right figure. So the economists will tell you that physical cash represents at least 90% of Nigeria economic activities every day, despite the fact that they have bank cards. Isn't that how they kind of take it, eh? Sorry, I'm not a professional, so I can, but you shall get the message, Abby. Now, in that same economy where they have only released just 25% of your needed new notes, the confusion right now is you even have the naira, the old one, no, Abi the new one, no. They said the Supreme Court says they should coexist together so that politicians can be able to release the one they are keeping and start buying your votes. But you realistically today, 10th of February, that you are out to tell me what is your experience? What was your experience when you decided to spend your old naira note, or when somebody tried to give you old naira note? Realistically, I've heard that it's been a war. No be small thing. Now serious negotiation. If you have 1,000 naira notes, old notes, okay, and you want to buy something of 500 naira, number one, that your 1,000 naira old note is no longer 1,000 naira value anymore. This is what I heard. You can tell me if I'm lying, okay? So let's say you have 1,000 naira old note right now, and you see an aftershave. See an aftershave, right? Of 1,000 naira. So if you go there and you want to pay cash, if you give them your 1,000 naira old notes, they won't take it from you. Do you know why? Because you don't get the same value again. I'm sorry. You will need to negotiate that 1,000 naira notes and say, what will be the value now? They will tell you, this 1,000, okay, is just a value of 700 naira, and I'm only taking it from you. I'm only taking it from, because I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to change it or spend it. So if you have 1,000 naira, somebody will offer you 500 naira new notes or value of 500 naira products. I still spend my own 1,000 naira and I collected change. They play. Shogba. Just they play. This is no, see, you see, when you were exchanging old naira notes for new, you remember they say if you need new naira notes, you will pay a percentage. Abi? 10%. If you need 10,000 naira new notes, you will give them 11,000 naira old notes, which means you pay, That's not what I am telling you right now. That today, deadline is today. The level of confusion in reality right now, is what I'm just telling you right now. This is not you. Now, if you take that your old naira notes to anywhere now, people are now saying they are no longer taking 10% or 20% anymore. Because nobody is even sure what is going to happen. And they are afraid that they may lose out at the end of the day. If you are doubting me, you can't even doubt me. Why would you doubt me? When a lot of you are already out there saying that the reason why you are destroying bank is because they are paying you with old naira notes. So why would you doubt me? Because as it is right now, today the deadline, and you have the old note because Supreme Court says you can still keep it and spend it. But realistically, is that what it is? Of course it is not. So the confusion continues, okay? And just today as well, the people they call the Council of States. Council of States are the former head of state in Nigeria, former security. You get, they pack themselves there. They are like those who are like the board of trustees of Nigeria. You get. So they went to go and see Kolu. So to go and see Bokwari. And it was the Naira swap conversation. Naira swap. They say, we endorse it. Oh yeah, Naira redesign. Naira repalaro. We endorse it. So the whole confusion is just piling and piling and piling. So the next one now is going to be, maybe they should go withdraw the new note, because people are no longer taking the old note. Because from tomorrow, when somebody say take, about I warn you, I warn you from the people who have been out today. Okay, if you are going anywhere around Nigeria tomorrow, do your best, save yourself any kind of stress. Make sure that at least you have, if you are going to take public transport, make sure that you have a new Naira note that can take you to and fro. If now old note you have, be prepared to trek halfway, because you may meet somebody who is going to think you are trying to test them. You are trying to wind them. And you will think, didn't they hear the news? Supreme Court says you can still spend this money. Now you are in Nigeria, whereby Nigerians are going to be fighting themselves, telling themselves that Supreme Court says we can spend the money. And now we say, take it to Supreme Court now. Be careful. Wash yourself. Are you mad? So what do you mean I'm mad? I'm buying something from you. I'm paying you. You are saying I am mad. You know that thing. From tomorrow now, you'll be seeing all of that. So to save yourself, I don't know if they do contactless in Nigeria, okay? That means if you see any of them taking card payments, you can just do contactless. They say 300 Naira. You just contact your card like that. Pam, pam. Sure you get. And, you won't have to be punching pin here and there. Because from tomorrow, if you want to save yourself any headache, out of all of the problems going on in Nigeria, you said you are tired, you are this or that, but you are still going to have to go out and do things, right? I am only advising you. Una know how to survive more, but if my little advice will help you somehow, or if this information will help you to understand what it is going to be like from tomorrow, you are welcome. I'm happy to help. Okay? And you are welcome. Because if not, from tomorrow you start seeing videos. You may even start seeing people, they will be breaking people's head, where they'll be that the confusion will be, But they said that the Central Bank of Nigeria and their team of soldiers and army and then Majas and the Woles, and then will vote. Those one they call the will vote are those who are inspecting their votes, okay? They are going everywhere to make sure that this new Naira note spread enough in the next 5 days that Supreme Court will not continue the confusion. I say, confusion galore is everywhere. Abi, APC made a, I ain't gonna know, somebody send me something. I'll drink tea small. Don't go anywhere. I won't say this one before I go to my the next part. Yeah. So somebody sent me something about APC. APC made policy. APC disagree with APC policy. APC sued APC. APC. You know what? I'm coming back.
Some people think say you dey do juju. Is this a joke? They will never go free.
Them they born face so. Oh yeah, that wood them they born face for. Busy body, yeah. You're so wicked, they walk. You know, as I'm watching on television now, they paint them. That is all. And they sweet there. When they see me appear like this, they paint them. And I promise them, I'm here to bury them. I see they paint them, they sweet us. I see they paint us, they pay. When I say, I see they paint them, they sweet us. I see they sweet us, they pay. I see they paint them, they sweet us. Face me and face you.
Oh yeah, I mean, how you today? Yeah, face me, I face you. We're a wiki, madman. The guy know who in the deal, who in they play with. Now survivor of the fittest. Now the full soldiers where they believe now then you should pity. And most of them are not believing them simply because of anything than their own survivor. APC, Egbe. All practical confusion. APC made a policy. APC kicked against it. APC went to court to stop it. APC wants court to throw the case out. APC politician is the central bank governor. APC is the ruling party. APC is the opposition party. What is APC, ladies and gentlemen? What is APC? Egbe. Somebody said PDP. Egbe buruku, baba. At APC, at PDP, ọkàn yín ò ní balẹ̀. Nini semi. Sure you get. This is what you call practical confusion, where shameless people are telling you what they can see in your future, and you want to believe them. Nah, come on. Ọkàn yín ò ní balẹ̀. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Wòmí dáadáa, ọkàn ò ní balẹ̀. APC ẹgbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́, PDP ẹgbẹ́ burúkú, ní nísinmi. Àgọ́ràndínlé olókù òkè nísinmi, ní nísinmi. Tí bá ti ń ṣàdúrà ká mi ní kó máa ṣe sórí ẹgbà gini. You are trying to type what? You want to type something back at me. Dema yẹ kí ni kọ́ kí fẹnu bá kí ni fún ẹ kí sáyé ní pé kí ṣọ̀pọ̀nù sáré bá mi yọjú ẹ yọ̀kan nù ojú ẹ ẹ̀yin wèrè aláìní tìjú yìí. Ọkàn yóò ní balẹ̀ àmì ni ó ṣe o mi ò ní kó type anything back kàn ṣàmì ni àmì ẹni nísìnyí. However, the same APC ẹgbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́, somebody sent this to me that if you are looking for a report card for them, this might be handy. You can disprove it if you want, but they are right there on your screen. The last one are the one we are disagree with. Nigeria debt is now over 120, nearly 120 billion naira. APC, Egbekegbe. Generation, 10th generation will not pay this. Except they find somebody to say, oh yeah, make them forgive your debt. You're not going to come back from this. Trust me. So, Tifnumbu, from change to next devil, from next devil to hope renewed. They have to renew your hope. By 2027, they will call it hope is now resting. Hope is, I don't know what they will give you. What will be 2027? So I don't feel sorry for you. I just feel sorry for the children who are trapped in all of this. So Yoruba Union, today is such a day that we should personally be grateful. You know what happened? In our way of, from reaching out to the people in Yoruba land, especially the school children, which we have been reporting back in the last couple of days. Do you know what happened to us today? Our truck the truck that we use in conveying all our materials to go and reach out to these thousands of these school children across Yoruba land involved in an accident today. Of course, I was alarmed, scared, because I've always had my my breath always in my mouth. Every now and then, if I have to check on these people who volunteer to reach and give this support to these children, Princess and their crew, today they sent me a clip, and I don't know which one I should share with you first. Every one of them is quite touchy anyway, but this is what happened to us on our way back from the northern part of Yoruba land, Oyo and the deeper Oyo, Ilorin, and all the places. Back to the western Yoruba part of, to the southern part of Yoruba land, on their way while in Ibadan, on their return to Lagos, to finish the job that we are so grateful that they volunteered to. And this happened to us today. Our truck, look at it. So there is no life lost, and the two occupants of that truck, the driver and the passenger, they are fine. Okay, no real physical injury was recorded. However, we have decided, we have taken them for real medical checkup. When I say real medical checkup, right, just know that we have providing them with what we believe the medical facility or medical support that money can buy this time until, give me a sec. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, one of those battery ran out quickly, and I didn't notice. I didn't pay attention that I was long gone into this. So yeah, we are providing that, and then the mission and the project continues. So I have told them to take the weekend rest. Everyone should get some rest this weekend. Recover. You get what I mean? And then we can complete the remaining 2 states in Yoruba land, because we still have thousands of unshared books for this school children. But before that happened, we were in Ondo State a few days back. I won't tell you what day or what have you. Like I told you, before I share with you their video, they would have been long gone from that location. But as usual, the Yoruba Union Back to School Support Program for school children in Yoruba land continues. And in fact, we have not just been giving them books. We have been paying school fees. We have been buying their uniforms. We have been buying school sandals along the way throughout this trip. I can't really wait for the full report, to land on my table so that I can share that with all of us. And at the same time, I can't even wait to host a princess and other member of the team to share with us how they did this. So we were in Ondo State just a couple of days back, okay, doing the same thing. We did it in Ibadan, we did it in Ogbomoso, we did it in Ilorin, we did it in Ile-Ife, Ede, across, around the ocean, around Oyo, and yeah, we did it in Ekiti. But this one is from Ondo. I'll show you that of Ekiti later. Let's go to Ondo State. Yoruba Union in Ondo State with the same message, for the same demography. Young children, our future.
Ìṣọ̀kan tó múra, ìgbẹ́jẹ́ ká máa lépa, tẹ̀síwájú ọkọ̀ ilẹ̀ àtẹ̀yìn jẹjẹrẹ. Ọmọ ọdún àdìdẹ, àti ipa ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀, ìwọlé ìmọ̀lẹ̀ ọgbọ́n adúláwọ̀. How are you? I am happy to see you. My name is Princess. Ṣé gbọ́ Yorùbá? You don't understand Yoruba? Are you Yoruba? What are you? Where are you from? I am going to explain to you specially when I'm through with speaking with Yoruba people. Do you understand that? Ṣé gbọ́ Yorùbá dáadáa? Very good. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbọ́ Yorùbá mo máa padà sọ òyìnbó sí yín later. Àwọn kan ló rán mi sí yín láti ìlú òyìnbó. Orúkọ wọn jẹ́ Yorùbá Union, ìgbìmọ̀ má jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́. Wọ́n ní kí n wá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní kí n fún yín ní ẹ̀bùn kékeré kan. Nǹkan tí wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún yín pé ohun tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí, wọ́n ní ohun tó dáa ni. Wọ́n ní ìwé tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń kà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí, ó lè ló máa gbé yín débi gíga. Bí ṣe ń wò yín báyìí, mò ń rí ara mi nínú yín torí pé ìgbà kan wà tèmi náà kéré báyìí. Wọ́n ní tẹ́ bá fojú sí ìwé yín dáadáa, tá bá máa padà wá táwọn teachers yín bá list orúkọ àwọn tó fojú sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn dáadáa, a ready láti fún yín ní scholarship títí dé university. Àwọn tó bá fojú sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ dáadáa ni o. Tẹ́ bá ti kàwé yín dáadáa, ohun tá máa ṣe fún yín nìyẹn. A fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé Yorùbá ni yín. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́? Ọmọ aládé ni gbogbo yín pátápátá. Bí ṣe ń wò yìí, ìṣe ni mò ń rí doctors, mò ń rí lawyers, mò ń rí accountants, mò ń rí engineers, mò ń rí great businessmen and women, mò ń rí presidents láàrin, mò ń rí senators. We are the future we are waiting for. Ẹni ní ọjọ́ ọ̀la àti ògo gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Ẹ̀yin lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la títí wá. Ọjọ́ ọ̀la tá ń dúró dè láti ṣe rere ẹ̀yin inú. Àti ṣe rere yẹn ẹ máa wá mójútó ẹ̀kọ́ yín dáadáa. Tọ́lọ́ bá gba ìlú wa fún wa Yorùbá nation, ẹ̀yin lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la wa ń bẹ̀. Ìlú wo là ń dúró dè? Ìlú wo là ń dúró dè? Ìlú wo là ń dúró dè? Ta ni ọjọ́ ọ̀la wa ní Yorùbá nation? Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fúnra yín. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wá, fún ilẹ̀ ìgbé wá, kàdégbà, kàdégbà, kàdégbà kàlẹ́bí. Ìgbà wà ní pé Bàtìbẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àti ìlera. Ìkẹ̀kẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú ọkọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde lọ sí ipò ẹ̀kọ́lá. Ìwádìí ìmọ̀lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Táwọn tíṣà Yorùbá dá dúró bí orílẹ̀-èdè ni, so Yorùbá sì lè dá dúró bí orílẹ̀-èdè náà. Future of tomorrow's future lọ pé àwa ń gbà tá à ń dàgbà. Ṣé mo orin parents listen to your children? Ṣé mo? Ẹ kọ́ fún mi. Orin tó kọ fáwọn àdìyàwó akọ orin wọn gbà táwa ń kékeré, ṣùgbọ́n a ti dàgbà ń sìn. Àwọn tó jẹ nígbà ìgbà yẹn náà lọ́sùn wá bẹ̀ẹ̀dì sí. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹ yín? Àwọn tó jẹ nígbà wá ìgbà yẹn náà lọ́sùn wá bẹ̀ẹ̀dì sí. Ìyẹn ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ lásìkò títí nínú Yorùbá nation wa. Ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ? Kí lórúkọ olúwa yẹn? Kí ló bá yẹn? Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you so much. We still have a lot of places we visited, schools, children that we also visited, amazing kids. I told you it's going to be really lovely when this is done. So we still have some of these clips coming through before the accident happened. So the accident happened earlier today. When they are returning back to the southern part of Yoruba land, which is from Ibadan to Ogun, to Lagos. That video clip I showed you earlier. That truck, we have to fix that truck, and we have to fix it as soon as possible. One of the things that Princess Balogun volunteered for this, for this group is using our own premises. I'm talking about our own facilities, put it that way, facilities like storage facilities, warehouses, and then including vehicles that she uses for her business. That particular one is a business vehicle, and I've told her we'll fix it. She's not in doubt of all of that, but it's now on all of us to get that fixed ASAP. I am expecting for the cost of that in the next few hours, tomorrow or so. Okay, so when I get that, of course I'll share that with everyone. We will bear the cost of repairing that truck. We'll bear every cost associated with everyone. With the two people that got involved in that crash. And I've told Princess, look for the best that you can actually get to immediately. You get to Lagos, and she's fine. For those asking, Princess is fine. Every member of the crew is fine. We just want to be properly sure, get them checked and provided the real support that they need. So thank you so much to all of us who have gone beyond just talking about what these guys are doing to us, and now going in to to effect some changes. We plan and we promise to remain consistent. So as I'm talking to you right now, I have received it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So I have received some amazing support from our members who have, after seeing the pictures, the videos of these places we have visited, they have started organizing right now. As you're watching this video, members of the Yoruba Union in America, in UK, in Canada, precisely, those who are in the UK, in America, as well as in Canada, we have received support from them where they are like organizing right now to collect all of, clothing, shoes, donations that could be given to kids, that could be given to people, children, all those school children, get all this, all this, your kids use their clothes. They are still good, solid. I do send them back to Nigeria myself. And now I have been told that we have boxes in storage all over America that people are now asking, where should we send them to? How can we send them and get them across to our people at home? People love what Princess and her team, what they are doing. But behind the scene, a lot of people put in so much, organizing what you are saying. I never really wished I would come here to come and report an accident to you. I would have been so happy if everything went smoothly and you never get to know what goes on behind the scene, getting things done or getting supplies delivered and getting the right people to benefit from wherever we are pushing out there. Now you are going to get tons of donated clothes or clothing, shoes, bags, school books, and all of that. And they're going to be coming to Nigeria under the name of Yoruba Union. We're going to be sending in lovely stuff, toys, what do you call it, toys and all that, okay? Usable stuff, that people can actually pick up for free. We'll go there, we'll sort them out, and we'll give them back to these communities for children, and then for those who need them. Do you understand? People are now asking, where should we send them to? Now, I've been told that we are going to raise at least 8 solid locations across America, where we're going to have 8 solid warehouses for Yoruba Union, donated items to be sent to all over America. 8 locations, they will be announced. Don't worry. They will be announced when that time comes. I have also been told that we can also set up another 6 locations in Canada. Now, in Canada, they are also putting heads together how to set that up for us. 6 locations, 6 warehouses, where all donations, the material donations will go to. Then we'll repack them, repackage them, and send them home. And Yoruba Union members at home, they will sort them out in our different facilities in Yoruba land. These warehouses, they will sort them out there. Sort them out and then pile them, and they will send them to different locations across Yoruba land where we want the beneficiaries to pick them up, free of charge. That's the plan. And I am so happy, personally, that people are putting all of that together right now. Same thing with the UK. In fact, people are sending me pictures, photos of ready-made, packed stuffs that they want to send back to our people in Yoruba land. So others are now saying, if things get to this stage, then it is not bad if we now have to get ourselves, proper vehicles that will be purposely for this organization. We are waiting for a certificate. I told you that Yoruba Union has been registered as Karo Ujire Community Supporter Initiative. Do you remember that? Just in case if you missed it, okay? This is beyond just talking. This is us acting. Putting what you call structures on the ground, meeting our people, meeting them at their point of need, and letting them know that if we make up the right number, if we get the real number, we will be the biggest. Another big thing that's going to happen, apart from this obedience that is shaking. I can tell you this, and I mean strongly and then structurally. So we are doing that in this regard. So it's going to be a time for us to get our people the vehicles they need. And I know a lot of you can actually come together. We are not going to buy vehicle. Somebody is going to, some of you are going to donate them. Because I know a lot of you who probably live outside Nigeria right now, in your different mansions back in Nigeria right now. You do have some of these trucks, some of these vehicles. They are just there. making up numbers of your automobiles in your compound. They're not doing anything, are they? We will need you to have to give them to us. And we are not saying borrow also. If you are going to help us to get our message, to help us with our mission, right? And then to make it fast enough, you would have to hand the keys to us, and they will become that of the Yoruba Union. For this mission, I am pleading with all of you right now. If my message touches you, okay, just call the number. Call the number and tell us, how can you be of help? Okay, where should we go to? Where is the vehicle parked? Or should we be looking forward to a bigger one? Something big enough. We need them now to aid this, to aid this mission back in Yoruba land. There's so many other things going on. Some of them I'll keep them on the wrap until I have them all like settled. So in the next couple of days or weeks, we are going to be taking deliveries of cargoes from across the Atlantic. They will be coming from the members of the Yoruba Union. Okay. If you are interested in being part of this as well, join us on that our Telegram. Okay. If you join us on that Telegram, we will tell you how to go about it. Do you understand? We'll tell you how to go about it. And then as soon as possible, we want that to happen. I want to come back here and announce that we've got somebody has given us a truck, or somebody has given us a car, or you know what I mean? I want to come back. But before then, showing gratitude to the person who actually had to give us our own business truck. We need to fix that truck. And you know what that means? We will have to pay for every cover of his refurbishment. I hope we won't have to fail or disappoint in this regard. I have told her she's had enough to get things going. That I am very sure of. However, we never budgeted for this. We never planned for this. Now it has happened. Now we must accommodate it and fix it. I would take calls. I'm going to take 1 or 2 calls before we go tonight. Everyone asking about Princess. We might be lucky enough that Princess will call in tonight as well. Okay. So, like I said, if I tell you that we're going to need a vehicle, I am not talking about us donating money to buy a vehicle. No. I'm not going to put myself in that. Okay. I am going to say that we need it donated, a whole vehicle. That's what we need. I don't know how to put it. Okay. With the little resources we have, we will still continue to run and improvise. Okay. And deliver on whatever we plan to do. But in these next few days, I want to come and tell people here that, somebody just gave us one. I know you won't let me down. So I'm coming. I'm going to go make myself another cup of tea. Now, when I get back, I'll take calls, okay? And I can take your suggestions and other questions that you might want to add to this conversation tonight. Then we'll call it a night. I'll be back. Hello there. I have somebody on the line anyway. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
How are you, Idris? Baoni.
I'm fine, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, brother.
Yes, sir. Sir, but when you started earlier, it was happy and everybody was happy going by the facts and all the news you are giving. But whatever the ending by everything to the bone of my as in as in what
tire low for share you get. Because
bad road
you know, gbogbo imu moto yẹn tó bàjẹ́, gbogbo imu moto yẹn tó bàjẹ́, all that front here, igi ló dá dúró. If not, we don't know, but ditch, we don't know what could have happened. But igi kọlu igi bá igi yẹn ló dá dúró, ló jẹ́ kí gbogbo imu yẹn bàjẹ́ yẹn. Kì í ṣe wo kọlu mọ́tò kankan.
And as I'm seeing that vehicle now, engine is engine is low. So Allah, aṣáàdúpẹ́ pé wọ́n wà láyọ̀ ayọ̀ àtàláfíà. We give glory to God.
And tó fi tara ẹlẹ̀ tó ń gbọ́ tẹ̀lé ẹlẹ́. Ọlọ́run ló sọ pé ó ń gbọ́ tẹ̀lé náà, so àti dúpẹ́ pé kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Ọkàn kan tó fi ń ṣe ọkàn rere tó fi ń ṣe towards impact gidi, òun náà ni wọ́n náà rí. Èèyàn kan ò ní ṣe aburú, èèyàn kan ò ní máa ṣaburú báyìí kó rí ẹ̀san oníkálukú ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. But ẹ̀sán ilé adúpẹ́ pé wọ́n ṣọ́ wọn Ọlọ́run pé wọ́n wà láyọ̀ àtàláfíà. Ọlọ́run rẹ̀ máa fi iṣẹ́ ṣọ́ wọn ibikíbi tó bá ń lọ. Ọlọ́run fẹ́ wọn ò ní pa sọ́wọ́n ní pòfo.
Thank you very much, brother. Nice one.
Nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ nípa gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Ṣé gbọ́ news, the recent news about the MC Olúọmọ tó fẹ́ tí àwọn INEC fẹ́ lò.
Ní NURTW.
NURT wọ́n fẹ́ lò wọ́n láti máa convey our materials àwọn kìíní.
They've approved it now, but what they are saying is that it's not MC, it's NURTW. So Nigeria will joke.
So are they telling me that? Are they telling us that they don't have a vehicle?
Like INEC, do you know how much INEC is collecting for your 2023 election, Idris? They are collecting 270 billion naira to conduct your election. In 2019, they collected 179 billion naira. You know the result, Abi? For 2023, they will spend 270-something billion naira. But they don't get money to buy vehicles to convey their materials, sensitive materials.
Very sensitive material, to be precise. Oh my God, oh God. Another thing is very funny. I don't know. As Batman Timothy Boju. Let me just go in English so that I want to one platform understand.
That's fine.
I don't know why is it that we do conduct our election on Saturday. Now I went back to history and I went back to the fact that in North, 24 hours in politics is just like a year time. In politics.
Mm-hmm. It's like a whole year ago.
Sir, do you know that on that Friday they normally do Jumat service, and imam can manipulate the brain of.
What do you mean by manipulate? The imam will manipulate and tell them who to vote for on a Friday. So it's Saturday morning, everybody will move out. Of course, and that's how they happen now. That's how they happen, Baba.
So I just reasoned that, man, this is what they have been doing. Because I could remember in Kenya, or it was not in one of these African countries that they did their election last year. They did at least, I think they did their election during the weekdays. So why we subjected that we could be doing our own election on Saturday? I don't know. I don't just know.
So which means
you get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it. You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Idris.
Yes, I'm here.
You are just discovering. So I just thought I should play you that video. That you get it? Oh, if you don't get it, forget about it.
No. I have get it now.
About trick me. Everybody will understand the game of power at some point, and they will realize that none of them has your interest at heart. Okay, it's simply because they don't. And to survive in this game, you need to feed on the weak. They made Nigerians weak. They are weak in mind. They are weak in thought. They are weak in so many things. And the weak people are in majority. So they feed on the weak. So they will say, I am with you. Look at the poor people. How can we make these people poor like this? God will not even forgive us. And you will be standing there and say, man, I like this man. Oh, a politician. See the way he's talking about us. See the way, he can decide not to talk about us. Look at him. He's talking about us that we are poor now. See how he's feeling. He's even crying for us. Oh, there's nobody God cannot touch you. They are only feeding on your weakness. Okay? Once they get what they want, they will do you worse. I don't fall victim of them, my brother. And I think that's what makes me it makes me unlikable by many people. They want me to like these criminals. One way or the other, I should get option. I say, I know, don't they give me option? You they give me poison. See, you they give me otapia, and you they give me another one. Where we say another poison. You can't tell me say, may I drink otapia because he get name. This one no get name. Nobody want the same death. I don't want. Because if you know them better, Baba, if you know them better, I swear, you either join them to milk the weak or speak out and be alone. That's what I'm doing. And I think I'm not alone as well. I found out that I'm not alone.
Yes,
a lot of people are
not.
like, no, I'm not dealing with this. Sure you get.
No, not at all.
Well, it is well, Idris.
With what you just said now, sir. Another news that is going on viral because I don't want to even listen to it because to me it is waste of time for me because I don't even believe in their own election as far as I'm even in Nigeria. And the likes of this Sheon Kuti and Peter Okoye. I know now they are now playing another game of ethnicity.
Again, Idris.
Now,
Idris, you are welcome to the party. Somebody like you should never be surprised. Okay?
No,
I have been seeing all of that.
I am not surprised.
I have been seeing all of that. And that is why I've said there many times that if anybody wants to understand how unreal Nigeria is, just study Nigeria during elections. It is only during elections, somehow agenda here, agenda there. It's only during election that the Yorubas are enemies of Igbos enemies of Yorubas. But every weekend though, when you go to that what be that in registry with the Lagos registry in Leko that wedding Ikoyi registry, you'll be seeing Femi wed Shioma, Uche wed Damilola. You'll be seeing Okechukwu marries Fumilayo. No be so. But when election is coming, politicians and the rest of them, they bring out this Igbo. They try my best to explain to people, but Baba, Nigeria is Nigeria. Nigerians are Nigerians. You can only try. Here you get. Otoniko understand. Comprehension is another problem. Epidemic in Nigeria. I just do my best to let people know that if you fall victim of any tribal back and forth, you want to defend Yoruba because somebody says something about Yoruba, Abi. Oh, you want to defend Igbo land because somebody says something about Igbo. Welcome to the party. You will frustrate yourself. You will be so angry. You will be unhappy. And when the election is over, you will go and attend the Uche with the Falilat at Ikoyi. And you forget that you once believed that Igbos are your enemies. Oh, Yorubas are your enemies. Exactly. So because Tinubu APC, Egbekegbe and the rest of them, they can play this trick anywhere. If you fall for them, in 2 weeks' time, you will come back and tell me, say, I don't know, say I just fall Mugu. Or see, you can't help it. But you are welcome to the party. I've seen it all. I've seen Sheun going so crazy, trying to explain it. I've heard the P Square guys trying to talk condescendingly and against the people. And I've seen Obedient also taking side. The whole thing is a mad market. I'm a Yoruba man. I don't need anybody to tell me who I am. And I will not kind of wait for anybody to define me. And if their politics is what will define what is Yoruba, what is Igbo, then some of you should question your education. That's me, oh. Sure you get. That's why I said it from the beginning. If you abuse Kolu, now you and Kolu get problem. No be you and Yoruba. So I am not going to sit down and say, I hate what they are saying about Tinubu, a Yoruba. Show mad, Nikilo came here at Tinubu.
You know what me they talk about them too? So if you turn around and say, I don't like what you are saying about our Igbo leader, Shonko not kill you there with your Igbo leader. Share you get? Now maybe that. Share you know. So when people don't kind of listen, they may fall victim of this whole manipulation, and they will find out later that they are only being triggered, okay, to help them fuel the religious, tribal, ethnic division rhetorics, because by so doing, divided that you are, united they get the power. Before you know it, they've gotten the power. By the time you come back and say, all of us should come back together and work together, I say, you and we work together. Show Yahweh. Now you and we, they work together. You better work in a way that you end up having to tell yourself that before they gain the power, Baba, I'm saying it here because it doesn't really move me, and I'm saying it because you raised it too, Idris. I am seeing everything. I am seeing all the breakback. I'm seeing it back and forth. I'm seeing everybody trying to run mad to defend Yoruba land, to say Yoruba. You know what I mean? You are wasting your time, Idris.
Exactly, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time because it will never get structured. It will never see. I am just waiting for the next 2 weeks. Three television one.
In real life.
Awala in danger because I don't know. In the next 2 weeks, you see, I don't know where we are because
these two shall pass. Okay, listen. That is why you're Mayegun's diary political. Don't ever sit anywhere and say the news of Nigeria is making you doubt. Doubt is for people who are ignorant, who don't know anything. Sure, you get whatever is going to happen in the election is going to happen. It is what will happen after it that a lot of people are not really preparing for. So, and that is what nobody is sure of. And that one is what should give you concern, not anything else. Because at the end of the day, the whole house is going to collapse. And it's not going to be because of you. It's going to be because of them. But what will happen after? Are we going to end up in the hand of another slave masters because we are escaping from the one that collapsed? That's why I'm trying to you know what I mean? Anyway,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me thank you very much, Idris. I love the fact that
please help me to appreciate Madam Sholola. She indeed because the other time the incident she reached out to me about me. So saying thank you to Madam Sholola.
I told you that you should still expect our proper contact as the union, even though it's been a while, it hasn't been made. I know people have made personal contact with you, but what I'm looking at is that I want us, when we make that contact, I want it to be an unforgettable one. Sure, you get. So until we get that something that will put all of that, because we believe that nothing we do right now will bring back your sister. Trust me. However, we can make a further sort of impression or support enough that can be impactful, and it can even be a template of how we reach out to any of our members who suffered any losses or what have you. Sure, you get. So we will still make that contact officially, and you should always expect it. No matter.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'll later. Okay, Idris, take care. So I have somebody on the line here. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening.
How are you, brother?
God bless you. I'm doing good, sir.
Great.
Yeah, I was thinking about what you were talking about the Yoruba Union. I don't know, maybe you guys have this idea.
Right.
So the more, you are increasing daily. I was thinking, why don't maybe think of going into making it political, taking state by state? I don't know if
we haven't really gotten
what
there. I like your what I would say, enthusiasm or optimism about us, right? What we want to do is that the idea initially is that we should get our people to understand why they must get involved in the advocacy for self-rule. In fact, starting with the good governance around them. Now, when we get to know them better, sure you get. Now, we may begin to assert some level of influence. But for now, my brother, even though we might be hoping to be eagle, but we are still trying to cut our wings. And I appreciate your foresightedness. Okay, we don't need to go into politics, but we can influence a lot of things in Yoruba land. That's our end goal. Do you get what I mean? We can influence those who believe that and feel comfortable that they could take us for a ride and continue to take us for a ride in Yoruba land. If the people knows why, I mean, if the people knows that they can actually reject them and they can reject them for good, right? That will be the beginning. So I get you.
Yeah, I also maybe some places where they have been rejected, like maybe this Onitsha, that they reject the ABGA. Even in Benin, they have started rejecting APC. In Delta, they have started rejecting PDP and all that. What people don't understand, even when we're talking about what is it called, Wike, the story of Wike, the fear of Wike is not maybe the fear of the sanction. The fear of Wike are the people.
That's right.
So if he dare, and the people find hard, even all his party members that they think that all of them will lose because the people will be so furious and vote against them.
I know.
So that's why he's just pretending, trying to play the part of maybe. That's why it's even hiding it, telling them.
You are right. That's his worst fear. The people that are praising him because they believe that he's been standing up for what is good and all that. Yeah? If he should come out tomorrow and say it publicly, he may never enjoy that kind of support anymore. And it will be obvious. It will be so obvious that people may begin to actually show the other side to him. And I think that's the fear he didn't want to test. He didn't want to test it and say, let me risk it. So he decided to go solo.
Because he doesn't care if they suspend him or not.
No, he doesn't.
His own fear are the people, because if you see even those people that he deliberately employed them as an assistant so that he will know that he has 200,000 people
already.
Yeah. And those 200,000 are following him because he think maybe they are following him because they will be so submissive. Anything he tell them to do, they will do best. He doesn't know that those people also need change. So there's these things that I find out that the spirit of Obi have infected almost majority of. That's why whenever they see him, the excitement is something else. And the problem that people doesn't.
Something we are seeing with our street, we are very eyes. Okay, fine, agreed. We did social media, but you know what? We did here social media. Fine, okay, we are on real. We know they real. But what about the videos of these people that we are seeing everywhere as well? Are they also on real? Are they just images scooped up? Are they follow you?
It reminds me of Michael Jackson. I've never experienced it in Africa that people will see somebody, they'll be screaming and shouting. This is the first time that all they want to see, let Obi just come. They will just go crazy. And this is the problem why even including this show that is attacking Peace Square. This is the problem many of them are having. Obi is not the one that go for them. These people, they are the one that started this movement.
He's not the one attacking this or that. Even Tinubu that publicly came out and said horrible things. And that's what he does. He said horrible things about Obi, he said horrible things about Atiku. These two guys never really turn around and say anything about him. Sure you get. But if any obedience says something about Tinubu, a lot of people believe that that's Obi saying it. It's because of these people I would never support us. I'm like, anyway, I'm just watching. Like everyone else.
The obvious part of it that why Wike is not joining with Obi does not crack deal with anybody. He knows that there are people moving him. I cannot go and promise anybody anything. That's what even happened with Arthur Eze, that he was trying to be his godfather. He refused because Obi knows that if he gets there, if he strike any deals with them, he won't be able to do anything for these people. He's making all these promises. So it's better he contests fairly. That's why I say that he prefer to do the right thing and lose than to do the wrong thing and get there.
No wonder. Okay, Bakassi was asking him that is he ready to protect their votes, because the cabal that is fighting, they will do everything to truncate it. And Obi responded that it is not my fight. I'm not the one running to be president. Nigerians are running to be president through me. They will, they will defend their votes. they will protect their votes, and they will do everything to make
because
sure that, yeah. So which means that it is the people versus them, then, Abi?
The people and he is just there that the people are the one fighting. He is just there to manage them. So if the establishment decide to mess everything up, that's the whole thing will scatter.
Okay. Thank you so much, Baba. Let me take another call, yeah? Before we call it a night. Thanks so much for stopping by, okay? So one day we would have a Yoruba union formidable enough to say something, and you would have to take us serious. And that's something I've been telling majority of our people, that you are not a member of the obedience. You can't expect them to do anything you think they should do. You are not part of them. So if we want a movement that will do exactly what we want them to do, not something like this, like One Nigeria and all of that, then we have to put in the work. Their own came organically. Let's be honest, okay? It's not that they are going from one place to another to mobilize people and say, yeah, be shouting, Obi, yeah, take. You know that. So it came organically. What they can prove, what they can do, well, we are yet to see. So if you want something as strong, as effective as something like this, then you would need to build that. That's the effort that Nnamdi Kanu puts into building his IPOB. Years of sleepless messages and all of that, until they became more formidable enough to put Nigeria in a place. Today, you know that. So you need to put in that work. When you now have that number, when you now have that influence, when the people says this is what we want, they either listen or they will give way. So that's why we're asking everybody to what? Put in the work and stop hoping they're obedient to stop shouting Nigeria, and they'll start shouting break up of Nigeria. You know that's not them. You know them. The NSAS people, you remember them. They were screaming for the police brutality to end. NSAS, NSAC, we want better Nigeria, better this or that. They were fighting for one Nigeria, remember? And they were killed. They were told to go and contest for election if they want better Nigeria. Remember, that's their history. You don't turn around 2 years later, now that they have somebody that is now leading their movements. Obi, you don't turn around and start advising them. Well, they are trying, which Nigeria are you trying to save? Instead of you to go for the breakup of Nigeria, that is you. You want that. Therefore, we would need to put in the work so that we can possibly have an influential, and we will, by the way, we will have that influential movement too, especially in Yoruba land, that will systemically break the entire system from within, just same way we are going about it now. That they will either have to do the right things, right? Or then the people will make their demand by themselves. It's that we make our demand through them, or we would have to make our demand ourselves. So to do that, you need to put in the work. A lot of people don't want to. A lot of you just want to say, oh yeah, sit down, everybody, and they will sit down. Oh yeah, stand up, everybody. Everybody should stand up. That's not how it works. I'm sorry if some of you don't understand that's not how it works. You don't tell people you don't belong to what to do. They won't listen to you. Trust me. Hello there.
Good evening, sir.
Mr. Taiwo, how are you?
I'm fine. The last caller triggered me to call. I want you all to understand this. In Yoruba Union, we are building a nation.
That's right.
We are building a nation of people who are near perfectly politically informed, politically conscious. We are not going Abga way. We are not going Ojuku way. We are building a nation, and in the nation, when people are informed, they will get their political ideology. Men of same ideology, then they can go and metamorphosize to their political party. We are already a nation online. We are sovereign on Telegram. Everything we do, nobody can stop us. We are bigger than political party. We are all over the world.
Yes. We are bigger than them.
And we are already a nation, a sovereign nation in the digital place. So, all our friends, let us understand Yoruba Union. We are nation. We are nation, and what we are working on now, which we will do few weeks time, and linking Yorubas in diaspora with the Yorubas in Yoruba land, in which we'll be doing community meeting. We are having a goal. We want to have a nation, and I know we will get there. So, last caller and everybody, don't drag Yoruba Union into a political dimension. We are building a nation now. We are raising a nation from ruin. From the video we have watched, Mayegun, I was crying in the morning. I was crying. I was watching those children. I was crying. And when you want to destroy a nation, you destroy education.
That's right.
I'm talking of education that build the cognitive mind, that build the mental faculty. There is another level of education you don't get in school. That is the development of the mind, which many millions of Nigerians are not having. You have professors, doctors, and professionals who are not informed. They are just educated. I want to round up here.
Yes,
everybody, Yoruba Union is Yoruba nation, and let's a digital, sovereign Yoruba nation, and we will do a lot. Thank you, General.
And God bless you. You like letting the cat out of the bag all the time, Mr. Taiwo. But yes, there's so much coming, and we always do things that will make you feel like, oh, why didn't they do that? I didn't know that they could do that. Oh, how did they do that? We will make sure that we build a community, right, that you've never seen built before. And through that, within that community, great things, great ideas, great things are going to be implemented. And I am actually so anxious, should I say, or anticipating for that time. Mr. Taiwo, thank you so much for your time, okay? You have a good evening or a good morning over there in Mexico. So hang on, I just lost another call there. If anyone, somebody was asking me for the Telegram. Somebody should help me share the Telegram link right there in the comments. If you are watching on YouTube or you are watching on Facebook, if you are one of the members of the Yoruba Union Telegram, please do. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. How are you?
Inú mi dùn púpọ̀ láti reach lálẹ́ yìí.
Inú tèmi gan dùn pé calling, yeah. Báwo ni?
Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ó pé ọdún méjì lónìí tèmi náà witness àwọn ajínigbé. Married mi ní February 14.
February
2 years now.
2021.
Then, Majínigbé náà date February 14 married me. The last 2 years, mo sọ ní Akata.
Lápá abo nìyẹn kẹsà, never mind.
Abuja ni.
Oh.
Ní Kuje. Wọ́n pè bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Peggy Road.
Right.
Wọ́n sì ń jiyàn gbé tì náà níbẹ̀. Tí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n sì ń jiyàn gbé. But ẹ ti sọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. Then you already speak a lot of things about my mind. Ẹ ti sọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan gan, but kí n má gbà àkókò nǹkan bíi mẹ́ta mo ní láti sọ. Àkọ́kọ́ ni wípé Jerry election Nigeria ká má distract. Kí distraction má ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ focus lórí nǹkan focus lé lórí.
That's right.
Jerry election is walk over. Wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti parí ẹ̀. Because Jerry bọ̀bọ̀ tí wọ́n ń pè ní Tinubu yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń pè yẹn. Ó ti wà ní mind àwọn individual. Èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ ti sọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ story nípa ẹ̀bẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn pay attention sí because the man is ó ti wà ní inú local government àwọn local government kọ̀ọ̀kan àwọn èèyàn tó ti believe pé àwọn ò lè jẹ́ èèyàn wọ́n ti believe pé torí Tinubu làwọn ṣe jẹ́ èèyàn.
Àti ọdún yìí wọ́n láwọn kan tí wọ́n ń pè ní olórúkọ kan tó ń pè àwọn kan kí ló sá orúkọ yẹn ti sá lórí mi báyìí o ó ti yẹn sìn Tinubu ti ń fún wọn ní 15,000 láti bí odindi ọdún 5 sìn wọ́n pín wọn káàkiri olórúkọ tó ń pè wọ́n pín wọn káàkiri gbogbo wọ́ọ̀dù ní nílẹ̀ Yorùbá or everywhere olórúkọ yẹn kíní kan grassroots ni kíní kan aṣíwájú kíní kan ṣó yẹn láti bí odindi ọdún 6 sìn lọ ti ń fáwọn èèyàn ní wọ́n máa ń kọ orúkọ ni wọ́n máa kọ orúkọ yín ẹ máa pẹ̀lú wọ́n máa mú owó yẹn fún yín lóṣooṣù 15,000 10,000 10,000.
Ó dà pé àwọn èèyàn kàn máa ń gbọ́ òyìn ní fi ọkàn tẹ̀lé yín ṣẹ́rí àwọn èèyàn gangan ní ó jìde lọ́jọ́ election ṣé wọ́n gbogbo àwọn tó ń pariwo obedient wọ́n kàn lè pariwo tó bá di ọjọ́ election gangan ọjọ́ election yẹn àwọn obedient gan mọ̀ fún wọn ló báyìí àwọn gbósì mọ̀ tẹ̀ka fún Tinubu because Tinubu ti di ó ti di òòṣà olóni gbogbo judiciary bí mo win mọ́ gbé lọ court ló tún win wọn.
kò dẹ̀ ṣe kó láti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fún wọn lówó Tinubu yìí kówó fún yàn kò ń ṣe kó ń gbówó fẹ́ni kankan ọkọ̀ máa wo pé kí ló ní kọ́ fún yín wọn á lọ wọn lẹ̀ fún MB kan ni.
wọ́n lọ wọn lẹ̀ mọ́dẹ̀ ń fún wọn ní tó yẹ kán fún wọn gẹ́tẹ̀d mọ́dẹ̀ wọn lẹ̀ mọ́dẹ̀ ń fún wọn ní tó yẹ kán fún wọn which means individual lásán wọ́n ti ṣetán àti láti support ntí wọ́n fẹ́ kí bàbá yẹn kó dà ó ti wọnú wọn ẹ wo aṣọ ìdókòbọ̀ ó ti bíìdì àwọn èèyàn aṣọ ìdókòbọ̀ ìgbà tó ti mú yẹn.
gbogbo àwọn militanti Niger Delta yẹn pátápátá lọ ti sign up kò sí rọ́ńbẹ́.
ó ti wà nínú individual gbogbo àwọn judges tó ti fún wọn nílẹ̀ ó ti fún wọn everything ó ti is election mo kàn wò pé kọ̀ọ̀kan wọlé kọ́kàn ṣe sọ́yìn fún is walk over bẹ́ẹ̀ tí n tá a lè ṣe fúnlẹ̀ Yorùbá onítẹ̀yìn ṣe yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ kí àwọn tó lọ ní that trip Ọlọ́run mọ̀ fi ṣẹ̀ṣọ́ wọn.
àmì o.
nǹkan kan ò ní fi wọn I want to join the group but group tí n bá fẹ́ join mo fẹ́ wà fully active kì í ṣe pé maybe on and off bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ọmọ Nàìjíríà ọ̀nà fún ṣẹ́rí àkọ́kọ́ lórí nation ten bid lórí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tá a ti kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó dàbí táàmù táwọn ṣe training fáwọn youth corps ní Nàìjíríà we train in Akwa Ibom we train in Lagos we train in Ọ̀ṣun which is Ẹdẹ camp láti kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ there is a day tó jẹ́ pé we side coordinator ìtòlọ̀ sọ ní tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá pa àwọn èèyàn training àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà ló máa padà wá pa yín.
kò sí rọ́ńbẹ́.
because you don't know them. Tẹ́ bá mọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo náà tí gbogbo àwọn kéékèèké wọn tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn tó máa ń travel a lot. Last week we start London ta lọ ṣe passport wa ní Minna. We see àwọn kéékèèké ẹbí tí wọ́n tẹ́ bá ti kọjá mọ́kọ́ abikini tẹ́ bá ṣe ń jẹ oúnjẹ báyìí mo mọ̀ gbóúnjẹ wájú yín ni. Òyìn ti wà tipẹ́.
tipẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Irú ẹ̀ ò gbọdọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Yorùbá tí irú ẹ̀ bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ á ti lose focus because àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn at the end of the day gbogbo ẹ̀yìn tẹ́ wà níbi ìbò náà nílé wálé àwọn ọmọ yìí ò nílé miss mọ́ wa because ìtorí àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà yóò padà tó ṣekú pààyàn. Ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ ń gbé yẹn mú wọn pé gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú píà gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ kó ayín jọ láti lè ṣe nǹkan kan Ọlọ́run fún yín ṣe Ọlọ́run ràn yín lọ́wọ́.
Àmín àmín.
Because nítorí tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ṣe àwọn kinní náà yóò padà tó pa yín ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ kékeré dàbí flower tí yẹn nọ́ọ̀sì láti kékeré tẹ́ wọ́n ń ṣe tó jẹ́ pé tó bá dàgbà tán ló wà fún ibẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ṣe.
ṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́sọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ parọ́ tá bá wo àwọn tí wọ́n ń kógi kádà kógò kóbọ̀n lẹ́yìn àwọn olóṣèlú lénìí àwọn ọmọ tó jẹ́ ọmọ kéékèèké 20 years ago ni o 25 years ago ni o tó jẹ́ pé ńgbà tí ò sí plan kọ́kọ́ fún wọn they are now ready made thugs tí wọ́n padà ń rẹ̀kẹ́ havoc káàkiri àdúgbò wa ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́sọ.
ṣé wàá rí Ọlọ́run ràn yín lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún yín ṣe.
Àmín.
Tí n bá ní láti fi support mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kí voice mi because mo ti ìgbà tí mo wà ń bẹ̀ mọ́tọ́ ìgbà tí mo dé wá ní Ọlọ́run ṣe wá dúpẹ́ o mo ní kì í ṣe pé Ọlọ́run ṣe wá dúpẹ́ ju pé kíní yóò mọ̀ pọ̀ sí lọ. Bíbẹ̀ mo ti design a program thank God I was kidnapped. Pé tí n bá dé o màá ṣe website thank God I was kidnapped because mo fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ ìtumọ̀ I go there to go and learn a lesson. Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ stop kìíní bẹ́ẹ̀ kò síbi gbogbo ẹni tó bá láìdí àlórílẹ̀-èdè wọ́n máa ń pa á ni kò síbi kankan tẹ́ lè gbé lọ kó where that you can tẹ́ lè gbé kalẹ̀ kó lè develop idea.
ẹ gbé wá sọ́dọ̀ tàwa à develop ẹ̀ à implement ẹ̀ inú yín gan á dùn kọjá bí tẹ́yìn gan ọ̀rọ̀ idea yẹn dé lọ ẹ máa gbé bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Yorùbá Union.
There is a lot nípa tábà ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé oríṣiríṣi nǹkan téèyàn ti ṣe then àwọn leader kò sí nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ mọ́ leader kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ leader ń fight pápá rẹ̀ ni gbogbo wọn pápátá nǹkan kan náà ní
survival of the fittest ní nsìnyí kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jà fẹ́ ní kankan.
survivor ni so ẹ má jẹ́ ká lose focus ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé n bá lè rí nọ́mbà sister Patience màá pè láti pè wọ́n.
kò sí wàhálà ẹ mọ nǹkan tí mo máa ń sábà lò lélẹ́yìí fún àwọn èèyàn tó ní láti save number àbí tí wọ́n fẹ́ reach out sí wa ó ti yẹ yín sìn ṣẹ́rí bẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí drop phone yẹn máa wojú screen yẹn right ọ̀ bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yẹn náà tẹ́ bá wojú screen yín ẹ wọ ẹ̀yìn wéyìí àwọn ìwé ta pín fáwọn ọmọ yẹn gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ní nọ́mbà lẹ́yìn táwọn ọmọ yẹn gan lè send message sí wa ẹ rí so ẹ̀yin náà tẹ́ bá wojú screen báyẹn máa rí nọ́mbà méjèèjì ló wà lórí WhatsApp
What you insane? Kì í ṣe number princess o. Number Yorùbá Union ni tó jẹ́ pé àdídì gba àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n máa ka message ibẹ̀ tí wọ́n rí pé ètò ẹ̀ka tètè dáhùn sí, àmà tètè dáhùn sí. Ètò ẹ̀ka sọ pé I get back. Àti tètè sọ yẹn náà ṣe get. Number méjèèjì yẹn ló wá ju string yẹn. +23481 39909 543. Another one is +2347 06351. Ẹ má tiẹ̀ worry ara yín, bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe drop phone yìí, right? Kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ reverse video yìí látòrí YouTube. Tẹ́ bá lọ lórí YouTube ẹ lè fà sẹ́yìn. Bójú orí Facebook náà ẹ lè fà sẹ́yìn. Ẹ rí bí tí mo ti fi ìwé lẹ̀ lójú ẹ̀ for like 2 minutes. It's because of you, so that ẹ lè go back and capture it and save it properly. Ṣé gbọ́?
Okay. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that's a caller from Yoruba land who happened to be a victim of kidnapping too. He said he was kidnapped, and this month makes it 2 years that he was kidnapped somewhere in Abuja. So he said he's got so much to share with us, and he would love to be part of the Yoruba Union. According to him, the election is done. It's none of our business. They've written it. It's already being cooked to be in favor of Tinubu. Now, whatever happens and all that shouldn't be our business, like I've always been saying. He said that. He said, like you have been saying, Mayegun, let's focus. If we care truly about Yoruba land and the future of Yoruba land, that he saw things when he was traveling up north. Children, right? Who have been like the Almajiri children you hear about, right? That they is so bad that if you are eating in a canteen, they can walk in straight into the canteen. You see them loitering about. Then they will walk in straight into the canteen and pick up the food in front of you. You won't do anything. They will eat the food because they need to eat. So that should never happen in Yoruba land. Things should never get to that stage in Yoruba land. So he's connected to what we are doing, and he's willing to contribute his own quota too. And I welcome him on that. A lot of people are joining us on the Telegram. You should look for us and join us too. Yeah, I'm going to call you tonight. Princess was going to call in and then say hi to us. Well, Princess, hello, rest, okay? I will talk to you tomorrow, all right? And rest for the weekend as well, okay? We may even bring you up on the program on Sunday just for you to share with us your experience so far. I know you are close to home now, and I hope you and I will have something to share soon on our new van. I want to see a new van. See, myself don't they sound like the typical Nigerian pastor, Abi? My mind tells me that you, yes, you are a man in your 40s, early 40s. Yeah? My mind says, from the temple of truth, now you go give us that van, a big truck, solid. And then you don't drop the phone. I'm talking to you. Don't change the channel yet. Yes, you. My mind is telling that you too, you are going to turn around and give us that boss, which is going to be our own staff boss, organization boss, then organization truck. You know what I'm saying? And God will bless you as you feel like you should do it. And I'm going to see you some other time. So, Princess, get rest, okay? And we will bring you on some other time. And to everybody who participated tonight, enjoy your evening, okay? And I'm going to see you some other time. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. ṣàtúnṣe rere wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Mayegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o.
ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran.